Boom. Okay, live session is started. Great. Okay, we'll share the link with members and then we will start once all everyone joins. Okay, live session is started. Let's wait for a while. When all the members have joined, then we will start the session. If someone starts having some doubts, can always ask in the chat section. Okay, let's start. As it's a recorded version, so members who have not yet joined, who are busy as it's weekend, can always watch the video once they get time. Okay, sure. And that's why we do live session on weekends, because it will be recorded. People will get time to clear their doubts. If their doubts are the same, they will be solved. Marking the second, third candle in 5-minute time frame, is it a good strategy for buy or sell? Yeah, it's a good strategy. If you want your strategy to be simple strategy every day, the simple setups every day, you can use that strategy. Yeah, it does work every day. 15-minute time frame, but it will take your most of the time, as morning volatility is till 10 only. 15-minute time frame, if you are waiting 3 candles, it will be after 10 when the market quite usually gets slowed down. Okay, all the positions are already made. So yeah, you can use that same setups on 5-minute time frame, as you will be getting some time. Okay, you will be having some price action to work around 9:30, and 9:30, if you trade, you get the volatility, you are in the right trend. Till 10 you will be getting good points. Okay, so yeah. Okay, let me share the link to all the members. Okay, fine, link is shared. Okay, as people get time, they will watch this. But why this Q&A session is done for today? Because I wanted to explain what is the current scenario of the market, as it will be much beneficial for you to plan for July month. Okay, for July month, because we have only Monday, that is the last day of June month. After that it will be July. So you shall always have a plan in order to be succeed in market. So right now, as we all can see, market after a complete sideways, this is daily time frame candle. Okay, after a trapeze zone in June, no, in May till June, these 2 months, after a trapeze zone, market has finally given us a certain breakout in daily time frame. Okay, so now we shall use this time, we shall use this breakout up to the maximum in order to make a good amount of money. But we should always have in mind that we have a selling zone right here. Okay, so the big players are already right here, made a positions. So they will be making one more position right here once the market touches it. But the range which we get from year to year, it's very much more beneficial for us to plan some trades, to plan a momentum trade. Okay, so this range always keep in mind in July month. Okay, The market will not go one way. Market will make some consolidation, then some trappy, then some swing, then it will break out, but it will go till here. Okay. So, but keep in mind that market has given us a strong breakout. So once the breakout is done, now we have to focus on the breakout movement only. Okay. Does it work in 5 minute time frame? Yes, it's the simplest setup. You can use it in 5 minutes time frame. Marking the high and low of the first 3 candles. Simpler setup. Okay. So now if we get a breakout, we have gotten the beta certain breakout here, and we have 3 consecutive candles right here. So we have 3 consecutive candles. It will make a swing, and after we get a second breakout, we can have a possibility, most of the probability, that it will touch this level. Okay. So always plan in that way. Always keep your mindset, your big view in that way. So once you keep it that way, you will be in the right trend. You will be not be taking trade anywhere. Okay. So now after daily time frame, always on weekend, if you're watching the chart and planning for the next week, always see 1 hour time frame, because 1 hour time frame you get the maximum clarity of the market trend. Okay, we need clarity. Right now we don't have any indicators applied to it. We need clarity of the market. Right now we see the market is currently in uptrend, but the market is trappy and sideways also on certain days. Okay, so we get one uptrend, then sideways for 2 days, get one uptrend, then gap down, then directly it went to uptrend, then drop. Okay, so market is right there, market is going in its way, but market will be trappy in certain days. Okay, so once you get a one trending market day, full trending, so next day, next 2 days, okay, keep 2 days. If you get one trending day of market in a week, the next 2 days you shall not plan the same way. You shall plan for reversals or trappy market. Okay, the quantity which you are using in trending market shall not be the same quantity which you are using in the trappy market. Okay, here you are making the most of the money, here you are losing the most of the money because your quantity is same. Okay, if you are making a good amount of money here, you have to just decrease your quantity to half or more than half than that also, in order to sustain and save your capital and save the profit which you have made in the trending market. Okay, that's how the trader works. Trader can be offensive, but trader has to be defensive at certain stages. Okay, so once you get a trending move which we got this week, after this we shall focus on saving the capital. Means decrease your quantity. Even if you get a trending move, do not add to them. See how the market fluctuates. Why? Because currently we saw on daily time frame that we have seen 3 consecutive green candles in daily time frame. There are high probability that one red candle can be formed. Okay, so even if you are in trending market, you have cashed a call side trade, do not add to the maximum that this is the only time that I will make most of the money. Not like that. Okay, save the capital, because there will be certain chances and certain moves that it can completely reverse from there also. Okay, because we have a strongest selling at the top, and market is currently above 25,000. Okay, market is above 25,000 level, so we have to be sure. If we are sure we have entered the trade, always secure your profits. Once you see some points, always secure. Do not stay in hope that it will it's come to cost, it will reverse from here. If it comes to cost, trail your SL or exit right away. You can always re-enter again, but do not hold in hope in red. That's the main funda of option trading. Do not hold, never hold in red. Okay, because the moment you keep on holding in red, that it will be reversing, 1 or 2 chances are there that it will reverse, but on the third day it will not reverse in a single candle also. It will go straight away to your opposite, and there you will be hitting your most of the loss. Okay, I have BTST trade off call side with 1 lot and 2% SL. Great if your view is that side, but it's the wrong view, because in daily time frame the third candle of green is already formed. On Monday we might see a sideways to drop down. Okay, and one more cue point for beginners: never take BTST on weekends, because our market is closed but the rest of the market still function and close after our market. Okay, never take BTST on Friday. No. Once you have around 10 lakh in your capital, okay, then you shall take BTST, that too of to 3 to 4 lots, not more than that. Okay, if you have 50,000 to 1 lakh in your account, never take BTST. Okay, BTST is, if you consider BTST without any points, without any things, it is the closest way to gambling. Okay, because you are just taking the trade, that trade does not have any SLs. Okay, it's option trading. You cannot place the SL once the market is closed. Your quantity is not having any SLs, so it's completely a risk of the total trade which you have taken. Means, for example, if you have taken the trade and for that trade your one lot comes for example 7,000, 7k in BTST, your SL is only 7k. Okay, I have many members who have lost their capital in BTST only. Then they understood, start learning the process and made the money back again in live market. Okay, if your call is on BTST 2% SL, that's good thing. You have taken the same direction trend, but never take BTST on weekends. You can keep that as a note for future preferences. Because BTST, I do not prefer, I never prefer BTST. Even if we have BTST positions, I never share with my members, because BTST is not a good thing in trading career. Okay, you don't make most of the money in BTST. You make once you understand the market in the live market. That is your real money. Because even if you make money on BTST, there are highly chances that you will be losing the same money in the next couple of days, because you are totally reliable on your luck, and luck works only some of the days, not all the days. Skill will work every day. Okay, SL does not work on BTST. That's what I explained. If you have taken one lot in BTST and that lot total price is, for example, 7 to 10k, you don't know when where the market will open. Okay, if there is any war situation and if the market opens completely gap down of 500 points in Nifty, I'm talking about Nifty, not Bank Nifty, 500 points opposite direction, there your BTST will completely be close to zero, because you cannot apply stop loss when the market is closed. You will be applying stop loss at 9:16 when the market opens on Monday. Okay, that's a bad decision. That's why I always suggest members to do not take BTST on weekends. There are certain criteria which you have to follow when you take BTST. Okay, it is explained to the members who completes the criteria which I have shared. Criteria are something that, once that, if you have taken for example one lot in BTST, one lot, okay, in BTST, if you have taken one lot in BTST, market closed and even the market opens the next day completely opposite and this one lot completely goes to zero, it should not affect your psychology and it should not affect your trading for the next day. Then you can take BTST. Okay, that's how the first rule of BTST. This is the first rule, first topmost rule of BTST. Okay, so now it's all about, let's focus on the price action. As we can see, market has given us a breakout, but the 3 consecutive green candles are formed. So there are chances that market can be rapid to sideways this week on Monday, because that is the last day of the month. Now what shall be, as a trader, our every plan shall be, so we get 4 weeks every month, right? 4 weeks every month to trade. Now I always suggest to the members that make most of the money in first to second week of the month only. Means, try to capture trending market, try to capture big moves in first and second week of every month, because that is the time where you get most of the volatility. In third or fourth week of the month you will get trappy market. That's because many of the members who join our membership, I have seen that most of the members join our membership after third or fourth week of the month only, because they face so much big losses, because they are not ready to understand that market does not work the same on third on the fourth week as that is at as that market have worked on first and second week. Okay, so market will work always if you are focusing, if you have a good capital, work with good quantity on first on the second week. Okay, and third and fourth week you can always trade less, save your capital. Okay, some like that. Now if you work on 4 weeks, we get 4 weeks, right? First week, second week, we have a plan that we will be capturing good trend, but you have to capture with the same setup, same system, same discipline. That if you enter, if you see certain points, trail your SL to entry level. If you have a good quantity, book some and trail the others. If you have less quantity, 1 to 3 lots, always book once you see 20 to 30 points. Simplest plans, simple moves, simple setups, simple results, and you will be in green at the end of the month. Okay, simple as that. How to do price? Now one of the member have asked, it's a norm member, I think. Okay, as we can see, there are not many members, so we will be sharing this link in a free channel also in 5 minutes. But first I will be explaining how to manage the risk. Okay, plain chart, how we manage the risk as per capitals. So for example, if your capital is from 50 to 70k, okay, 50 to 70k, if your capital is around 50 to 70k, I will always suggest to keep in your trading account 50,000 only, and keep this 20,000. If you have 70k capital, keep the rest 20,000 as a backup, because if you are in a learning phase, or if you are not that much in risk management is weak, chances are that this 50k can turn to 35k or 40k also. Okay, so in order to not hit your psychology and to not be demotivated, you shall always keep some capital as a backup. Trade with 50k, and if this 50k becomes 70 to 80k, well and good, then you can increase your quantity, increase your capital, then increase your certain quantity. But first work on this 50k. Okay, if your capital is 50k, work on this 50k. Now if you have 50k in your account, you have to have a certain risk management every day. Now if you are taking 50k, you will be taking 3 to 4 lots every day. Okay, 3 to 4 lots. In some case, if the premiums are quite high, you will be taking 2 to 3 lots only, but you have to use this complete 50k. Okay, do not trade in only one lot. Okay, if you have 50k, use this complete capital, because there is completely market in option trading, it completely works on risk management. So the risk which you have on one lot, the same risk you will be having on 3 to 4 lots. Okay, so in 50k, take as much quantity you get to use. Okay, every trade you shall have a certain SL, but your profit, your target shall be more than your SL. Okay, every trade have the same goal. See, is for example, if you are taking 2 lots, your SL is, for example, 1500. Okay, your SL is of 1500, but once the trade is in your favor, always try to take more than 1500, means 2000 to 2.5. Always have a same goal. Now this will cover up your losses which you will be having in future. Okay, so you are ready to give 1500 every trade. Okay, but you are ready to take only this much of profit in every trade. Now there will be certain scenarios that you will be seeing 1500 in green, and it will be reversing from there. No issue, you will not be giving SL in that situation. You will be giving your entry cost to cost exit. Okay, you will be only giving brokerage at that point. Okay, no harm in that, but have the same setup, because the moment when it's in your favor, I am pretty sure it will not stop at 2.5 also. It will go beyond 2.5. It will be 3.5, or some days if you catch the biggest move, it will be 5000 also. Okay, that's how market works. That's how you should have your plan every day in option trading. This is the only way to succeed in option trading. Okay, do not have 1:1 ratio in every trade. Never have 1:1 ratio in every trade. Yeah, if the market is totally trappy or sideways or giving small moves, take 1 or 2 trades with 1:1 ratio and close the day. But when the market is good, that time also you shall not have 1:1. Okay, when the market is good, market is giving you opportunity, market is showing that I will be going much higher than here. At that point, you shall not have 1:1. If you will be having 1:1 at that same day also, and it's totally trading is not like that, then trading is not for you. You shall have some ability, you shall have some motivation in yourself that I will be risking because I get 1:1 every day. Why I'll be taking 1:1 today? Because the market is good. If the market is good, I will be taking 1:3, 1:4, or some days 1:5 also. Okay, that's how your capital will grow, because there are certain steps and certain trades which will be coming in future where you will be not getting 1:1 also, and you will be giving SL. Okay, so if you have this simple plan that take bigger than the risk which you have in every trade, in some days you will be winning. Okay, in some days you will be winning, your capital will be increasing, but there will be some days that your entry might be wrong, or you have entered at the breakout and from there only market reverses. Okay, nothing wrong in that, nobody is wrong in that, market is always right, market is supreme, but you have a risk management. You will be exiting at 1500 SL only. Okay, so for example, if you have taken 2000 2000 here, total your profit for 3 days is 6000, and you hit your SL on the 4th day. Okay, so from 6000 only 1500 will be deducted, including brokerage also. You can take 1600, but you still have 4.5 or 4000 with you. Okay, so your confidence will not get decreased, you will not be demotivated. Okay, that is the main thing. Okay, now complete different scenario. This is the 3 consecutive winning scenario. Okay, so now if you hit SL on the first day only, no issue in that, you close down 1500 SL. Second day also 1500. Okay, third day also 1500. Now your total SL of 3 consecutive days is how much? Around 4.5. Okay, but the next day when the market is trending, you have the same setup. You are coming with the same mindset that I am ready to lose 1500, but I am ready to take more than 1500, and I will see how much it goes. Now 50k you will be taking more than 3 lots. Okay, 50k you will be taking more than 2 lots. So you can do one thing, you can book in 1 to 2 lot and keep the rest 1 lot. Like, let the market flow, I will be taking. So if you are taking 1500 1500 1500 405, 4.5k is your SL for 3 consecutive days, and third day you hit profit. Okay, so I'm not saying you will be hitting profit of 6000, you hit your profit of 2000. Okay, you got 2000 here. Your SL was of 3 days 4.5. Okay, you got 2k profit here. Now you have closed the day, you are little motivated, you are confident that I have closed the day 2000 in 2000. Your loss directly became 2.5. From 4.5 it became 2.5. Okay, so now the next day comes. Okay, now the next day you see you are confident because you have won in your previous day. Now you will be holding for much more long. For 2000 you hold it a little bit of 5 minutes more. Let's see, I am getting 2000 2200, I will be waiting a little higher from that, and you get 3000 or 3.5. What happened? You got 3. Okay, not 3.5, we will be kept doing 3 only. Now your total profit of 3 days is 5000. Okay, your loss of 3 days was 4.5. Loss of 3 days is 4.5k, and the profit of 2 days is 5000, bigger than the loss which you have done in 3 days. Now the 6th day or the next week Monday is also about to come, and if you are doing with the same setup, and if you take profit on that day also, you will be in green. That's how you shall have the plan. If you have 50k in your account, have the same plan. If you have more than 50k, if you have 1 lakh, have the same plan. This is the safest way. In this way you will be patiently waiting for the next day. You will be not trading on the same day again and again. You will be not hitting SLs again and again. You will be not be doing over trading again and again. What if you take trade and it hit, certainly hit stop limit before place order of SL? place order of SL, suddenly hit the stop limit before place order of SL. Exit at market order. If the momentum is that fast, you have to exit. If you see right away, you enter and you see that you're completely in 1500 SL, for example, which we are seeing currently. If you are right away after entering in SL, then that entry is completely wrong. Okay, exit right away. Market order. Don't wait for the point to come till there. Okay, it will not give you a chance. Market never gives you a chance. It shall always take 2 to 3 seconds only in order to execute the trade, order to exit, or in order to trail the trade. Okay. Okay, now completely explained. Means the minimum capital, we can make the most of the money. Now let me just check. We will be sharing this with in free channel also, because most of the members, so many members have doubt. Okay, shared in free channel also. Yeah, let's see if someone joins, we will explain. If somebody have any doubts, we will explain, or we will close. They can watch it in free time. Okay, now this is the proper risk management. Why this is a proper risk management? You cannot go the other way. No, there is no other way only, because if you try any other way, you will be losing at the end. This is the only way. Even if you have a losing streak throughout the week, you will be making that money recovered in the next week by the same setup, same discipline, same risk management. Okay, same like that. I am worried. How can I recover my 5 lakh loss? First of all, in live market, you have to completely forget your 5 lakh loss, because the 5 lakh loss which you have done is completely without the knowledge of the market. Okay, implements, applies to all the members, not some member, to all the members. The losses which you have done in your learning phase will be recovered once you understood the market. It will not be recovered again in the next month. It will be taking much more period of time than 1 month. Okay, it does not work like that in market. Okay, so that's what I explain to all the members every time. Why you are ready to come with biggest amount of money without any knowledge? Okay, once first gain knowledge, then come with biggest capital. Because in at first everybody have beginners luck, because you have beginners luck because you don't know anything about the market. Okay, you just enter and you hold in hope. Okay, it will work. Lucks work first on the second attempt only, not in third attempt. Okay, always come with less capital in your learning phase. Once you understood, once you are confident that I can make money in the stock market, then bring much more capital. Okay, there is not a single trader I have seen from the past 8 years of my experience that he has come and he is making money from first day of the market, and he is making money and he is profitable from the first month only without any learning. Okay, everybody goes through losing streak, everybody goes through a losing phase, they recover from there, they get the confidence, they get the experience, then they make big amount of money from the market. Okay, so even if you are coming with in market, for example, you have certain savings, you come with that, I will always suggest come with bare minimum. Means even if you have certain amount, always come with the minimum quantity. Means you can take 1 to 2 lots. Always 1 to 2 lots. It's not like you will be making like the same amount of capital in the one day. Okay, it will come by learning only. There's no luck. If you're using and you're completely coming in a market with the on base of luck, it will be considered as a gambling, because there are peoples who are ready to take your assets because they have knowledge, they have experience, they know how the market works. They will be right there. Once you enter, they will be making opposite positions and taking your assets because they have experience and they have bigger capital also, which they have earned by experience. Okay. Okay, now see, let's the price action. Let us see the price action 1 hour time frame. Quickly we will shifting to 15 minutes time frame. That's how we analyze the market every single day. Once the market starts, then we have a plan to work. Okay, from daily time frame to 1 hour time frame, from 1 hour to 15 minutes. In 15 minutes you get the proper view of the market, and in 5 minutes you understand the market and work on that. Okay, that's the simplest thing. No one was there to guide, that's why the capital was large. Yeah, that's the main thing. But you shall always not do that. But if it's lost, it's lost. You have to first learn the market, then you can recover the market. And if you have that much patience, be in the market. If you don't have, you shall always take pause and make it from some other way, means your side business, your main business, or your job. Because the market have the tendency that it will not give you right away. If you have lost without knowledge, it will make you learn every step, and it is a harsh reality that it will be making you learn every single step of the market, every single candle. Then you have to work on that, make notes, gain experience, then it will be giving you consistently results. And the consistent result will not be like 20k 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 every day. It will be like some days 5k, some days 500 only, and some days 10k. It will be like that, but you have to understand the wave of the market. It's simply just like a business. You will not be making same amount of profit every day, you will be making different amount of profit every day, but you have to have patience, be satisfied in that profit, and close the day. Simple as that. Okay, now the main scenario, as we all can see, that the market is right here. Market is making certain pullbacks. Okay, market is making pullbacks, market is taking rejections, and again coming to the same level, getting a rejection, making a swing, higher swing, and then breaking out. Now we all see that, but it's a complete naked market. But it's quite hard for a beginner or a trader who needs a safe entry to enter. That's why we come with pivot level strategy. Now I will be explaining a little points, but in detail if you need, you can always enroll Scalping Series. Now in trending market, which is our biggest friend, 20 MA. 20 MA is your biggest friend. Even if you are having 20 MA, you don't have any other indicator, 20 MA will make you most of the money in trending market. How you will make? Always see how far the market is from the 20 MA. If it's too far, then the market is quite bullish. If it's above 20 MA, if it's below 20 MA, market is bearish, but it's not right away bearish. It needs certain count of candles to be bearish. Okay, so now right here, if we have this latest example that the market straightly went down with the biggest red candle of the day, everyone thought that the market is going to be a downtrend. But as a 20 MA expert, we do know that 20 MA is right here. As a scalping series expert, you do have the knowledge how the 20 MA pivot level works. We need continuously 3 candles to understand that it's a downtrend. Is it a downtrend? It took a right away support from here. It formed our perfect setup of scalping series, big candle and small candle setup, and that setup after certain period of time, as it was a sideways market, after 1 to 2 hours, it gave a move uptrend, and then market went boom. Okay, now as you can see right here, if we zoom it right here, the one tendency of the premiums that it's once a big move is formed and the big move fail, in order to gain some more buyers right here, it will be consolidating sideways, and after that it will make one more reversal, and then it will make smallest candles as the premium will squeeze. So once premium squeezes, you shall always be ready with a great view positions and proper SL entry. Right way, market gave us a boom. Okay, that's how market works every day, every single day. Now we have a certain consolidation from here because market was reversed completely from here. Now if the market reverse from here, chances are that once the market touches it for the first time, it will make a red candle right here. It did make a red candle, good. Now the market came down, again came below 20 mm, but did it sustain? It did not. It took a reversal from there. What it identifies, what it shows, uptrend, trying to be downtrend, then again uptrend, biggest, again one more green Marabuzu candle. Now this is a reversal, which is fourth reversal. Now if we see right here, it has made, I will clear this, it has made a pullback. After the pullback, it has made a green candle, exactly support from 20 MA, This is the strongest entry level. You enter right here and you take the points till the upcoming pivot level. Simple as that. Understand the market, understand the price action, take the entry right away like that. 20 MA will be your biggest friend. If you want to learn in detail, you can always enroll Scalping Series, because we have explained in that only how to understand and work on 20 MA and on pivot level, because these are the two main pillars of the market in intraday trading which you will be needing. Because as you can see, this is the 20 MA market bounce from where this is the pivot level, market bounce from where, pivot level. Market gave a big breakdown, 20 pivot level. Now the market is again trying, took a reversal from where, pivot level. Now the market closed with strongest candle above the pivot level. Once it comes right away at the same zones, what it will do, it will bounce from there. When this buying will stop near the pivot level, upcoming pivot level, it stopped from here. Again it gave us a swing. This is the higher swing. Then the market came here and gave us again a big breakout. That's how you have to work on your pivot level. Every time you use your pivot level, you have to work the same way. Okay. How to get support and resistance, show it by implementing on chart. So our one member needs support and resistance, show it by implementing on chart. Quickly go to 15-minute time frame. Make your chart without any indicators, naked chart. Now once you see a strongest rejections, that will be your resistance, and once it's breaked out, it will be a strongest support. Strongest resistance, strongest reversal will be taken as a resistance. Now here and then breakout. Okay, completely going above, slowly up. How to mark? Come in 15 minutes time frame, take your resistance scale and identify a strongest move of the day in previous days. It will be working right away for you like that. Okay, again come here, you see a strongest closing, use that. Market reversed from where, that day closing. Okay, we need strongest buying or strongest selling only, like this, and see what the market is doing in future preference on that same level. This is the selling level. What it did, once it closed above that, it's working as a support, right? It came, it opened below that, it will work as a resistance. Once it breaks out, it will work as a support. Okay, quite big session for today, but the members who don't have time, don't need support and resistance, they can always identify and apply pivot level. Because once you apply pivot level, once you understand pivot level, how to use them, you will not be needing support and resistance every day, because it will be helping you. You don't need, the market will make it and give it to you, but you shall know how to work on pivot level first. For that, enroll Scalping Series, learn from that. It will take certain time to understand how the pivot level works, and then you will be making consistently good trades. Okay, pivot levels are nothing, just a support and resistance only, which are market and pivot level on basis of calculation. It's showing us right away without any analysis. Okay, it works same like that, right? Resistance in 15-minute time frame, it will be a sharp resistance. Okay, reversals in 15-minute time frame, it will be a good reversal from here. We get that by pivot level only. Okay, so it was a good session for premium members, and after that we shared it on premium free channel also, dynamic trading community. Yeah, they have also joined, but those who don't have time, as today is Saturday, those who are busy, they will be seeing this video on our YouTube from the same link in free time. Learn from that. If you have any doubt, always ping me. We will surely reply. We are currently not in our location in order to be connected with members on call or something, but once we get to our hometown, we will be surely connecting with all. Okay, till then, have a great weekend. Focus on learning and on completely risk management in every day of the trade. Have a good day.